endless dreams. Let's do some exploration. We'll learn about God, how much He loves you and me. We're part of His creation. Let's go to camp with all our friends. I know all we really need is in God's hands. Come on along, everyone. Sunrock Kids Camp, a world of adventure and fun. Sunrock Kids Camp, in God's great outdoors, there's so much to do and see. Come to Sunrock Kids Camp with me. Sunrock Kids Camp. We'll build on the rock out in the world God has made. In Jesus we're really living. We are accepted and protected and saved. In Jesus we've been forgiven. Let's go to camp with all our friends. I know all we really need is in God's hands. Come on along, everyone. Sunrock Kids Camp, a world of adventure and fun. Sunrock Kids Camp, in God's great outdoors, there's so much to do and see. Come to Sunrock Kids Camp with me. Sunrock Kids Camp. Sunrock Kids Camp.
I have to go to camp.
Have to? Don't you want to?
I've never been to camp before. How do I know if I'll like it? What if everyone thinks I'm a loser?
Well, honey, everyone's afraid when they go someplace new.
They do?
Why, sure. I remember one time when I was a counselor at Sunrock Kids Camp. One summer, we had these 4 kids. I'll never forget them. There was Brock,
Hey dudes and dudettes, I'm Brock. I'm all about sports, any sport. I'm great at them all. Woo! But I'm nothing but a klutz off the playing field. I hope the other kids don't laugh at me.
and Ruth.
I'm Ruth. I love the great outdoors, exploring flowers, trees, and animals. I can't wait to do it all at Sunrock Kids Camp. But I'm not excited about meeting new kids. Kids at school sometimes make fun of me and call me names. What if the kids at camp do that too?
And Sammy.
My name's Sammy. My hair looks great now. But what if the humidity makes it frizz? At camp, there aren't any electrical outlets for my blow dryer. What will I do if I can't be pretty?
And Tucker.
I'm Tucker. I'm really good at school subjects, but I stink at sports. I hope the other kids don't think I'm just a geek.
You know, at first they all seemed so confident and sure of themselves, even though they were very different from each other.
Wow, I never knew how the kids felt the way I did. So what happened to them?
Well, believe it or not, Tucker and Brock became good friends. They were bunkmates in the wolf cabin, and the girls were bunkmates in the butterfly cabin. All summer, the cabins competed against each other for points. Then one day, it was time for the popsicle stick birdcage competition. The wolves and the butterflies were tied for first place. Come on, you're not going to believe what happens next.
Oh, Ruth, look at their little bird cage. It's kind of small, huh?
I'll have you know this bird cage is designed according to my research. It's perfect for birds indigenous to the area.
Indige what?
I didn't know birds get indigestion.
Not indigestion, indigenous. It means birds that live in the area.
Oh, well, why don't you just say that?
Because, oh, just because.
Dudes, it's not like any kind of bird, undigenius or not, would want to live in that crazy birdhouse you girls made. Dude, there's no room.
Of course not. I don't believe in trapping and caging God's beautiful flying friends. So the butterflies filled our birdcage with gorgeous plants and flowers. You don't have to imprison a bird to enjoy a birdcage.
That's just silly. I'm sure the judges will appreciate the simplicity of the design we wolves made.
Are you kidding? That looks like it took you 2 minutes to slap it together. We butterflies really put time and effort in making our birdcage look good. And when we win the birdcage competition, we butterflies will beat you wolves to take first place.
It's not like this birdcage. Oh.
Good job, Brock.
My birdcage! My hair!
Maybe the birdcage didn't break.
You did that on purpose. Do you know how many popsicles we had to eat to get all those sticks? My tongue turned green.
Dudes, I didn't do it on purpose. It was an accident.
No way. You ruined our birdcage because you knew we'd win.
Hey, he didn't mean to. He's just a little klutzy.
You put him up to this. Yeah, everyone knows you're the brains in your cabin. Hey, what's going on? Ants! It's ants! We're covered in ants!
It looks like the ants think you're a snack.
It's not funny.
Dudes, I know. I'm really sorry.
Oh yeah, I can tell. We're gonna get you, wolves.
Oh yeah, we're real scared now. Come on, Brock. Let's go get you another soda.
Oh yeah, well you should be scared. You just wait.
Poor Sammy and Ruth. Did they ever get rid of those ants?
They each took a long hot shower, and that did the trick.
They sure seem to be good friends. Do you think I'll make friends like that at camp?
Of course you will, honey. Remember how at first they were scared about being accepted? Well, it didn't matter what they had different. What mattered was what they had in common. And being in the same cabin and on the same team helped them know that they were accepted. And you'll be accepted too.
I hope you're right, Grandma.
You know, Jamie, there is someone who will always love and accept you.
I know you'll always love me and accept me, Grandma.
Of course I will, honey. Of course I will. But I was talking about Jesus. The Bible tells us in 1 John 3:1 how great is the love the Father has lavished on us that we should be called children of God. Being a child of God means being accepted into God's family.
That's a good thing to know, Grandma. It's too bad the wolves and the butterflies didn't accept each other, huh? It was an accident when Brock spilled the soda, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. But Sammy and Ruth didn't believe it. All they wanted was revenge.
So did Sammy and Ruth get revenge on the boys?
Let's go get a snack and I'll tell you all about it.
All right, I think Grandma had some good advice, right? There's always one person who's always going to accept you, and who is that? That's right, Jesus. And you're going to learn more about that today. Well, let's look at our verse. 1 John 3:1 says, "How great is the love the Father has lavished on us that we should be called children of God." And the word lavished means giving you more than you can possibly imagine. That means that you can't count the love that God gives you. It just pours over you so much, and He gives you so much of it, no matter what. Isn't that great? That's awesome. Because Jesus loves us, and there's no other love that's exactly like that.